Soul Train, television's longest-running music program and the hippest trip in America with guest stars Sky, Desiree Coleman, Apollonia, and the Soul Train dancers. And now, here's your host, Don Cornelius.
Hello and welcome aboard. You're right on time for another ride on the big train. We'll be getting right back to you with a couple of big ones from Milli Vanilli and New Edition right after some very important messages. And this is Milli Vanilli on the Soul Train. Said, girl, you know it's true. This is New Edition on the Soul Train with a big and everybody's kind of digging. It's called Crucial.
Begin from
And let's welcome a tremendously gifted young lady who also, as you may know, happens to be the protege of our good friends Patti LaBelle Edwards and her husband Armstead. This is her latest single on the Motown label entitled To Stay Together, and her name is Desiree Coleman.
You know, I've been thinking about the things that we've been through. Yes, the hard times and the good too, but most of all, I thought about you have me and I have you. In this life where things are so unpredictable, we may meet up with a storm that may stay a while, stay a while. But remember, there's no one, nothing can ever change the love that we have. Our love is something special. We need to stay together, love forever. Keep this thing that we've done to stay together. We've got to keep holding on. We've got to keep holding on. Oh, yeah. In this life of an unpredictable nature, we may meet up with a storm that brings a bright sunshine. I want you to remember, there's no one, here again.
Yeah, that's very beautiful. And so are you. I understand you had a hand in writing that one, is that correct?
Yes, I did. I co-wrote it with Stephen A. Taylor. Yeah.
You were writing on some other songs in your album, right?
Yes, the second song that I'm going to do today, I co-wrote also. It's called Till We Put Our Heads Together. And what the song is saying is that the people are going to keep on fighting, the lawyers are going to keep on lying, the preachers keep saying we got to keep praying, but the world's not going to get any better until we put our heads together. And
That's a great lyric, yeah.
thank you.
Are you starting to feel more like a recording artist now and less like an actress? I know that was your entry into show business was on stage, right?
Yes. Yeah, I think so. I'm pretty much comfortable now with performing to tracks, I guess you would say. And with my band live, that's really great. And yeah, I like being a recording artist, but I also love doing stage.
I can almost hear some of your mentor's influence in the song we just heard. I imagine Patty is quite proud of the way you handle that song. Is that correct?
Yes, she is. She's very proud of me, and she's always there for me, and I just thank her. Yeah.
Okay, we'd like you to come back later and do another song for us, okay?
I sure will.
Miss Desiree Coleman. And we'd like for you to meet two of our Soul Train dancers. How your name?
Deborah Thompson.
Hey, Deborah.
Jeff Brantley.
And Jeff, you're both familiar with the Soul Train Scramble Board, right?
Yes, sir.
You have 60 seconds to correctly unscramble the name of a famous professional basketball star and known professional basketball coach whose name you should know. And while you jump on that, we're going to jump on this. It's Jam and So Fine.
I can see my dynasty of lovely ladies coming to an end. By the way, I hold it big, my love commitments that are coming in forever. Cause I know that I want you. Can't you see that I need you badly? Girl, won't you be mine? Oh, there ain't nothing to do but say that you love me madly. Girl, won't you be mine? Only 'cause you're so fine, such a lovely lady. Oh my, won't you be my girl? My time, don't you ever leave me. Stay with me forever. Let's always be together. Couldn't wait to set the date for wine and music and candlelight. The way you dress as if to test my good intentions on a perfect night. Girl, when you walked in, my heart started beating fastly. I never knew I could feel this way. I knew I had to have you. Heaven must have sent you to me. I got to have you near me always. 'Cause you're so fine, such a lovely lady. Oh my.
Our next guest demonstrated her versatility and classic beauty as a co-star in the movie Purple Rain and continues to do so as a recording star on the Warner Brothers label. This is her latest single entitled Mismatch, and her name is Apollonia.
Boys and girls in each other's arms.
We fit just like a hand in glove when the lights go down. We like to party and let it all flow.
Sensational.
Thank you.
I didn't know
Neither did I.
you were, I didn't know you were one of us. It's
Oh, yeah.
sensational. You guys must have worked on that a long time, huh?
We actually got started working on it like this morning.
Oh, okay. I'm wrong again. So where have you been so long?
Working on this record. I just finished a couple of movies and recording a record in Spanish also.
And you've also done some schoolwork, right?
Yes, I've been going to AFI taking a director's course. I'd like to direct someday in the future.
So your focus has been more the visual arts, movies and television, I presume, right?
I would hope so. Yeah, I've been trying to, like I said, get the record released. Now it's out, cutting some movies and working on an underscore for the films. And we finally got to do Soul Train, so I'm really excited being here. We've got Victor and Marco with me. They're really
Good to
excited
see
to
you
be here.
guys. Victor and Michael, who both claim they grew up on Soul Train, right?
That's right, we all three of us did. I watch Saturday mornings just to
Well,
make sure what people are wearing and how you guys are dancing, and you guys are cool. Yeah.
Well, it's really nice to see you again, and certainly nice to have you with us. And when you get time, come back and do some more songs from your album, okay?
That's a promise. Thank you.
Good luck with it.
Thank you very much.
Apollonia.
Seven.
Stay tuned for more soul and more fun as the Soul Train continues with Sky and Desiree Coleman.
And here is a really terrific band, and one that's given us a tremendous amount of musical pleasure since its inception some 10 years ago. As they join us to do their latest single on the Atlantic label entitled Start of a Romance, a great welcome, please, ladies and gentlemen, for Sky.
Yeah.
Okay, Sky, you still got that hip sound, and obviously we love it. You are
Wayne.
Bonnie.
Bonnie.
Hi.
Gerald.
Solomon. Tom.
Dolores.
Denise. Butch.
And Butch. So I imagine folks want to know where you guys been for the last
Well, you know, we took
couple.
a little short time off, you know, vacationing in the Bahamas. But, but other than that, Sky sort of has changed labels, and we moved to Atlantic Records. And we sort of took a lot of serious time in writing and developing the sound for this particular album to have a more harder street edge to it and get sort of back in touch with the street sound, which we sort of noted for. And it took us about a year and a half to sort of really get all the types of songs that we needed that would sort of represent the kind of past and present and sort of future direction of Sky. And, you know, actually, we kind of spent a lot of time sort of looking at Soul Train, getting back in touch with what was going on. And, yeah, and I had a slight bone to pick. You know, it was like, it's kind of hard for us to, like, sort of schedule rehearsals when you come on a little later on in the afternoon, and nobody wants to come to rehearsal until after Soul Train. So if you can get it aired a little bit earlier, Don, I'd appreciate that.
I'll work on that, Solomon.
Thank you.
You know, that's a very nice compliment, though, Solomon. And as you know, we're big fans of yours and Sky's, and we remember back when you started, brother. With
whoa.
no,
Let's not talk
I don't remember back that far. But this band sort of evolved from associations with a couple of other great bands, right?
Yes, that was sort of BT Express, Brass Construction, and we came all from that same community. And like after they had sort of made their mark, we took sort of what was left over and formed Sky, and they used to call us the Leftovers, but you know, we got over it and went on and sort of made our mark.
Yeah. And you expect to go out on the road pretty soon, right?
Yeah, we'll probably be sort of hitting everybody's town by the end of April, beginning of May. So we'll be looking to funk across the nation.
Well, congratulations on a great new album. We'd like for you to come back later in the show and do another song for us, okay?
Definitely.
This is Sky, ladies and gentlemen. And look out now for El DeBarge on the Soul Train. It's called Real Love.
with you. And let's squeeze me, relax a little. Let your body work, heavy knees in effect. And I'm cool with her. Sun in the sand, drinking my hand, girls with the fan, keeping me cool when the weather's hot, because I got what it takes and it takes what I got. I'm cooling. The vert is cooling. The overweight lumper heavy tea is cooling.
Don't be afraid of the way you feel. Darling, you know it's hard for me sometimes to put my feelings into words. And I know because of all the hurt in my past, I tend to shy away from emotional commitments. But what I feel for you is so real and so strong. I couldn't walk away even if I wanted to. So baby, I'm yours.
Don't be afraid of the way you feel. Open your heart and see it's real. It's real love. Don't be afraid of the way you feel. I'm not the one who hurt you. So don't say I'm bad. Give your love to me.
Gitano. Gitano is always on the cutting edge of fashion and design, offering up-to-the-minute styling and exceptional quality. Gitano.
And that ought to do it for you for a little while. We thank you so much for joining us. Let's do it again next week on these same stations. And you can bet your last money it's all going to be a stone gas, honey. I'm Don Cornelius, and as always in parting, we wish you love, peace, and...
The body count in the Florida crack wars continues to grow by overwhelming numbers. Tonight at 8, the reporters take you into the shocking world of drug abuse with an investigation into a Miami trauma ward. Then at 9, a bomb and a heavily armed man threaten the safety of innocent people in the real-life drama of Cops. Then at 9:30, Beyond Tomorrow reveals a new process in reducing fat and cholesterol in our diets. Now, it's wrestling, next on Fox 11.
This has been a Soul Train Television Network presentation in association with Tribune Entertainment.